Hello my friend, it's King Gabriel again, here with another impromptu video. And today's topic is moving from existentialism to experientialism. When I say existentialism, I'm speaking about just existing, the idea of producing a specific persona, in a sense, to deal with life, which is what many of us do when we get here, and then letting that persona dictate our actions, dictate the certain parameters within which we function or determine our frequency, right? And what keeps us in that idea of existentialism, or living within that boundary of what's suitable and what's not suitable, is asking the question, who am I, right? And a lot of people will tell you the question that's asked to be here is, who am I? And in a sense, yes, it is. Because from childhood, we look at life, we look at what's coming to us, we see things and we record things, we take in that information, we process that information like computers, and in processing that information, we put out the best self that we could think of that would suit all those scenarios and make life run smoothly, right? So that's the answer to the question, who am I? However, experientialism, true experientialism, opening the mind to the fact that science and spirituality and all those things are really one thing happening. There's no separation. It's just that, in terms of science, they've tend to push away anything that cannot be defined in terms of form or materialistic thinking. So, back to what I'm talking about. Experientialism then would be asking the question, it's another question just like before, but a slightly more enlightened or in line with divine consciousness question. The question is this: what am I? The idea of asking who am I is saying that it's up to us to determine, us in terms of within the body's parameters, to determine what this body can and can't do, what the past says that we can or can't do. Because if you have friends that see you and see you make a big change in life, they might be like, whoa, you really change, I can't believe that you change like that, you sell out or something like that or whatever, right? But that's based on what they heard of you before or what they know of you before. But everybody changes, things evolve, and that's life for us, right? If we're asking the question, who am I? But the answer to the question, what am I though, is a whole different scenario. It means that, for instance, and I'll give you the best example I can. You go outside and you see a flower. Now let's say that flower did not have a name to you. You saw a brand new flower, right? And you weren't really familiar with flowers either. So you go outside and you see this thing and you ask, what is this? What is this? That's a genuine question that you would ask out of curiosity. You won't be asking, who is this? You won't want to determine the flower by its past and its future and all that stuff. You'd watch it and be like, what is this, in genuine curiosity? And then it would reveal itself to you. And if it changed, if a petal fell off to the right, it would be alright still. You'd still be asking the question, what is this? And finding out what's going on there. What is the relationship between you and that thing? Just like in our life experience, when we ask the question, what am I? We're actually exploring the potential of what is going on, period, right? And what am I leaves room for the real understanding of what is outpouring through and as our lives to come to our awareness. For me, I have the answer to what am I. I will always have the answer to what I am because I know where I'm from. I literally know where I'm from. And for others, it may be the same for some others, right? However, it's not like the what I am is ever going to bind one in a place where it's not able to continually evolve and experience new experience, because the mechanism of thinking is not susceptible to change. It is very susceptible to change because what I am today can be different to what I am tomorrow. But if I get stuck in the idea of who I am, there is a parameter involved all of a sudden that says, this is the mold according to my family, according to whoever's here, whoever has a past experience of me, whoever expects certain things of me in the future. That's it. Anything outside of that is weird, and I would also judge myself based on that. That's not healthy and not normal or natural. A flower is left to be a flower. It grows, it changes, it does what it does. And that's us too. We do what we do. There is no mold that says you have to be this or you have to be that. There is choice involved in what I am. Who I am tends to be a limit. And we've been taught that question, by the way. Okay? That's something that's been taught. So let's unlearn that question and start asking new questions. And if you find even more evolved questions that are closer to divine consciousness, or no question at all, which would be ideal, right? Lack of concepts, as we know. Go ahead and do that. Allow that, explore that, and share those questions with me as well. If you find more evolved questions, you find things that matter to you that make sense, share it. I'm open to that too. What I am is susceptible to change. And the susceptibility to change is natural. Eternal love and infinite peace.